Senate Bill 2654 creates a new level of consumer protection for individuals whose vehicles have been towed after being stolen. To illustrate the necessity of this bill, I'd like to tell a story about an experience of a constituent of mine. She happened to be a young woman who was 8 months pregnant, a single mother. She left her apartment one morning, went downstairs to get into her car to go to work, saw that her car wasn't there. It had been stolen. She lives in the city of Chicago. She called the Chicago Police Department. They urged her to go to the nearby station and fill out a report. She did that. Unbeknownst to her, a short time later, her car was recovered just about 6 blocks south of her apartment in a different municipality in Alsip. A police officer noticed the car abandoned there with a broken rear window. He saw the steering wheel column was stripped, so he knew it was a stolen car. He called the private company that the village has a contract with to do their towing, and that company came and towed her car to a nearby lot. As I said, she was not informed of this, had no idea that her stolen vehicle had been recovered. Until about a week later, when she got a letter in the mail from the towing company saying that they had her car and urging her to come and recover it. When she went to that towing company, she was told it would cost $1,500 to get her car back. Her car was not worth $1,500. I just want to stress again, she was a victim. She did not park illegally. She didn't break any laws. Her car was stolen and recovered and brought to this lot. The towing fee and the storage fee would have cost her $1,500 to get her car back. I mentioned she was hard of hearing. The reason that's important is that during the time she was at the towing lot, she asked the individual there if she could go and get her hearing aid out of the car, which she had left in the car. The attendant at the lot said, "Not unless you give us $1,500, would not let her recover her hearing aid. This is obviously wrong on a number of different levels, and this bill is seeking to correct this problem. She is not the only person who has run into this. Since filing the bill, I've heard from other individuals whose cars were stolen, towed to a lot, and then forced to pay a towing fee and a storage fee to get their car back, essentially re-victimizing them. What this bill does is, first of all, put in law the right of any individual who's had their car stolen to recover a medical device from that vehicle if they left it in there. Get that device back from the towing yard. That's what it does first. More importantly, it sets up a process by which an individual who is victimized like this is notified when the car is stolen and given a period of time to recover the car without paying a storage fee. Contemplates the towing company sending out notice within 2 days and then allowing a window of 7 days for the individual to come and get their car without paying a storage fee. I want to thank the professional towing and recovery operators of Illinois for recognizing that we have a problem here and for being willing to work with me and others on addressing this problem and for coming to an agreement on the language of this bill. I think this is a very important and very common sense approach to a serious problem that will ensure we do not re-victimize people who have had their cars stolen by forcing them to pay storage fees. Be happy to answer any questions, and I ask for your support.
Take the record on that question. There are 59 voting yea, none voting nay, none voting present. And Senate Bill 2654, having received the required constitutional majority, is declared passed.